Hello, hello. This is my SmackDown recap. I'm watching SmackDown. You get to see my real reactions to SmackDown. This is great because I've had a busy week. Old Dad's been working a lot. So this is my chance to sit down, watch some wrestling, be a happy old dad. So, you know what? Let's just get to it. Oh, what a start. Oh, what a start. Jimmy's speech, glorious. I was happy about that. But the ending of the speech, the best ever. Drew McIntyre, Claymored him, just beat him up. Yeah, is he going after the bloodline? Whatever. I'm a happy man. Drew McIntyre's doing what he should be doing, beating people up. Look at that smile. That brings me joy. All he needed to do at the end was step on his toe. I'm just saying. That was wonderful. And then they end with, you don't need the briefcase. You don't need cheap tactics and stuff like that. They're trying to switch it up for Tiffany Stratton. Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind seeing Tiffany Stratton win something or whatever. Because in most cases, if she wins the world title, how long is she going to hold it for? It's all I can think of is if she wins the world title, then she's going to have to face Rhea Ripley. Nobody wants to do that. And if she has to face Nia Jax, she's probably just going to get beat by Nia Jax. So that was a great little piece that led us to the commercial. Nick Aldis said Bianca Belair that if they can't defend the titles, he's going to have to strip them of this. Now, here's the thing. Here's where old dad stands. I'm happy. I'm happy because I've been saying it for how long now? If you can't or you don't defend your title within 30 days, you should be stripped. That's just a given. That was an old rule. They need to bring it back. I'm glad someone's enforcing it. Now, Naomi may step up and work with Bianca Belair, but I'm telling you, that makes old dad happy because we'll see more title defenses. Your WWE champion may actually wrestle someone. And now we're in with Chin versus Tiffany Stratton. This is a really good match, too. This match is going really well. Tiffany looks like a candy cane. Or a Christmas present of some sort. She looks rather festive. So, I mean, just say, that looks fun. That match was amazing. I really liked it. It ended with Chin winning. It was a clean win. You know what? I'm happy with it because that was a really good match. Let me tell you something. That Alabama slam by Tiffany Stratton looks like it would hurt. Like a lot. But meet the feet, yeah. And she's all happy with that title. But she's no Lyra Valkyria with that title. I haven't seen someone so passionate around the belt before, at least in a long time. So I want Lyra Valkyria on Raw to win that Intercontinental title. However, this here, we're going to see if Young Lad's right and Chelsea Green's going to take it. That match was great, though. You get a chance to see that match, you should see it. It was good. And now they're doing the recap of where DIY turned kind of bad. And Johnny Gargano just did the dirty guy move. You know what? I'm happy about that. I'm still happy about that. Because I'm just going to say it. Ciampa getting to be unleashed. I'm all in. Johnny Gargano looks like he's going to be a decent bad guy. Now, if you remember, I was saying, I don't know if I've ever seen him as a bad guy. But he is seeming like he's going to be a pretty good bad guy. That interview was pretty solid. And as far as Ciampa, Well, he's Ciampa. I can't wait to be. I can't wait to see him unleashed. That's you know what? I'm loving that. I'm loving that. So I've had Drew. I had a little bit of Ciampa in there. What's next? Oh, I know what's next. They said that it's going to be an interview with Roman Reigns, or he's going to speak, or whatever. So is he going to be the tribal chief? Is he going to be the OTC? How is this going to go? Or is he just going to be Roman Reigns that wins the title and becomes a new good guy Roman Reigns? Or a new old good guy Roman Reigns? Because I would like to see the tribal chief version of Roman Reigns. If he's going to be a bad guy, I would still like to see that attitude. But we're going to see after the commercial. Roman Reigns just issued Tribal Combat. It was cinematic. It was good. It was good. He initiated the Netflix thing, Tribal Combat. Okay, so this is going to be really good. And he said about how the whole the necklace thing goes. I'm anxious for this. I want to see it, and I want to see it happen for real. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. You might want to see it. Yeah, I guarantee you that's going to be on YouTube. So after you're done with this, maybe you go over to the WWE page, check that out. That was a pretty good challenge. I'm in. You won one, I won one. I'm in. I am so becoming a Carmelo Hayes fan. I'm just saying. He goes in, he says, all this hype for a mystery opponent that I'm going to make light work of. I'm so becoming a Carmelo Hayes fan. I'm just liking how he's doing it. Now, they made it sound like it's going to be a really good opponent or something like that. I'm hoping he wins. I'm hoping he also does that headlock where he like rubs their face and whatever, because that looks devastating. And I'll hold up to the commercial. It's back on, and here's the thing that I was just thinking. You know, for just about close to forever, one thing I always wanted was like this real dominant guy. This, almost like how Brock Lesnar was or something like that. I always wanted this real dominant guy to just beat people. And is he going for the title or whatever? No, he's just beating people. And here we are, 2024, at the end. We're headed toward Christmas or whatever, and I get my wish. Because Drew McIntyre, this is what I'm loving about it. I mean, he's going, it was the whole bracelet thing with CM Punk and stuff like that. And now he's going after the old bloodline and things like that. This makes me happy because this is something I wanted to see. I wanted to always see this dominant guy who didn't really worry about the title. Now, Drew eventually will go after the title, and as he should. But this really dominant guy, and he's going and he's just beating up the people that he wants to beat up. I like that. I like that because there's a bit of I don't know. It just makes it more interesting. He doesn't need a reason. He ain't going after this title and that title and going up the line and the races and stuff like that. He's doing this. And we're back on, by the way. And the guy that Carmelo Hayes is facing is Braun Strowman. And when he heard Braun Strowman's music, his eyes got big. And Braun Strowman's putting on his weight again, which means he's even going to be like back to his strong self. No, he doesn't have that much weight on him. But yeah, like you could see him just like weighing out how he's going to handle this battle. I don't know. Do I think he can pull it off? It'll be interesting. Probably stand in a corner. Big guy's going to run toward you. Just move. So Carmelo Hayes was amazing. He's amazing. That match with Braun Strowman was terrific. And did he hit a corner? Of course he did. Braun Strowman, big guys don't run into corners. But let me just say this. If you're much smaller than the big guy, don't jump on them. They're just going to catch you. And that's what happened. Boom. But that match was great. And I give all the credit to Carmelo Hayes. He did some moves. There was this one point where he was on the ground and he was like, come get me, big guy. And he kind of controlled the whole match that way. It was really interesting. He was fighting from the bottom, moving around, just making him hurt himself. It was really good. And the interview with LA Knight was amazing because, of course, it was LA Knight. LA Knight speaking, it was just fun. And he called it a new Falafa, which I can never get that name right either. So I can't say anything except for that was funny. And he was just like fist to the face, boot to his backside. But he said the other. Anyways, and all that led up to we're going to have a match right after the commercial. It starts out with Solo Sikoa walking to the ring with the Bloodline. And he's got like the two better ones. He's got Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu with him. So he's got two of the tougher people. But he does the whole acknowledge me thing. And he gets ready to say something else. And LA Knight's music kicks on. Does that whole interrupt thing like he did with Roman Reigns. I love LA Knight. I'm just saying it. It's fun to watch. It is fun to watch. I hope he wins. Or it like ends in a disqualification. I don't want to see LA Knight lose this. Now, I know they got to build up the whole Solo Sikoa thing for the Roman Reigns match. But truly, I don't want him to lose. I don't want LA Knight to lose. But let's see how this match goes. This match has been really good. I'm surprised on how good it was going to be because, like, when you get something like this, you sometimes think it's going to be slower paced or a lot of interference and things like that. There ain't been a lot of interference. It has just been a really good match. Besides that, I mean, do I think it's going to end with interference or disqualification? Yeah, I do. But this is that picture-in-picture, so I'm watching it on, like, the half screen or a little less than half screen because the bigger part's the commercial. Speaking of commercial, I do want to point this out. This happened earlier. There was a lemonade commercial, and I loved it. I loved it. It had like a bunch of misspelled words and stuff like that, and they read the misspelled words as they were misspelled. It made me happy. It made me smile. I just enjoyed that commercial. No, am I going to look that commercial up? No. If I have time to look something up, I'm going to probably watch that Roman Reigns thing again, where he spoke about Solo Sikoa and the tribal combat. I may watch that. I might watch Lyra Valkyria with her whole, like, with that Intercontinental title because that was kind of a moment. I really, after seeing that, I really wanted her to win it. This match is still going on and it's so good. I mean, if I was LA Knight though, I would be nervous. I would be a little apprehensive because of the whole Bloodline being on the outside, but he doesn't seem bothered by them at all, which honestly is really neat. A little bit strange, but kind of awesome. So they're getting involved finally. But here's the thing. He tossed Jacob Fatu over the announce table. He's doing really... This is amazing. This match is fantastic. I'm telling you what. And I ain't sure if this is the whole whatever, but I really think LA Knight's going to win this. Nope, it's over. Jacob Fatu's up. And really mad. Yep, disqualification. But I'm telling you what, LA Knight owned that match. And yes, is he going to... Oh, yeah, like... they're just beating him up now, but I'm telling you, LA Knight was just like, oh man. And is he getting beat up? But I mean, that whole match was over. He had him beat. He had him beat. And now they're beating him up. It is what it is. It is what it is. LA Knight ruled that match. This has been really good. And like they got 3 people now knocked down in the ring. This has been good. Braun Strowman's walking out. They have Pretty Deadly come up to him. They have Theory and Grayson Waller come up to him. He's going to be on the Grayson Waller show or whatever. I couldn't help but think to myself, can you imagine if he did like get with Pretty Deadly and he was just like, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and help you guys out and whatever. And then he became friends with them. And every time someone like picked on him or did whatever mean thing was to him or said anything, all of a sudden Braun Strowman comes out and beats him up. That would be fun too. I'm just running an idea because that's one of them fantasy booking matches things. That may even one day, probably not. That would just be like an outside. And I don't think I know how to do a manager yet on the 2K24. But that would be a good simulation type scenario. It would be fun to see. It would be fun to see. And this is just how old Dad. But then Bayley goes out and it's going to be Bayley versus Chelsea Green. Bayley's going to be hopping around until the commercial's done. Chelsea Green versus Bayley. And I have to say, I still think Bayley's going to win. I still think Bayley's going to win. If they're going to have a Grand Slam champion, Bayley. At the end of the day, do I think Chelsea Green can beat Bayley? I mean, Bayley's amazing. Bayley is really, really good. Does everybody want to see Chelsea Green win? It seems so. My bet's on Bayley. So far, this match is going really well. My only thought is, and I was thinking this as Piper Niven was outside the ring, this is a tournament match. All you need to do is win, right? So why not have your friend go up to the ring and hit you? Bayley gets disqualified for interference. You win the match, you carry on. You can figure out your strategy or whatever later. But if I'm going to have a friend that's going to come out there and maybe cheat for me, and I'm in a tournament like this to where only thing that counts is if you win, punch me in my face. Punch me in my face. If you're my friend, punch me in my face. That way they're disqualified, I win, and I just move up the ladder. That's my thought, but the match is still going on, even though now we're at a commercial. It comes back on, and Chelsea Green does this move to where she drops like almost like a neck breaker, but like while someone's on the ground. I'm telling you, I like that so much better. I like that so much better than just the basic stuff. And then they did a commercial with picture-in-picture, like right after the commercial. Thank you for that, by the way, because I didn't want you to be like, here, they did this move, and now to a commercial again. They did that picture-in-picture thing for Mufasa, and I want to see it. But this match is turning out to be really good. Really good. Do I think it's up there with LA Knight? I mean, come on, the Carmelo Hayes match was great too, so far. But this match is really good. Like, the moves that they're doing is really good. And you imagine getting suplexed on the floor and then someone grabbing you and throwing you back into the ring? I'm telling you, I'm thinking Bayley's going to win it. And like, this is all over the place. I'm really enjoying this. And most of it, you'll be like, so, really good. Chelsea Green has been doing so well. But she listened to Piper Niven. Piper was like, go up top. And she hesitated, like that wasn't part of her plan, but she did it. She missed. Then, like, and I'm telling you, Bayley's just kind of like ruling the roost now. Like, she's got this match won. Oh. So that was, no. This match is good. This match is really good. Like, she's got a counter for a lot of Bayley's stuff. And Bayley's hitting her with counters to a lot. This is really good. Some of the moves that they've been doing, I didn't see coming. And that's become like just the regular thing is when you see a move, you know it's coming. A lot of these moves I didn't see coming. Now, Bayley's getting ready to go to the top, so I'm going to assume that this is where interference comes into play. Oh, okay, she just pulled her out of the way. Now she's going to jump on Piper. Watch. Yep, seen that one coming. That's going to open the door. Boom. Yeah, you know how this is going to go now. But, I mean, assumptions, because this match has been all over the place. I thought this match was over at least 3 times now. So that is good. And she's in the ring begging that she doesn't make it to the count. So this is... is she going... No! I'm telling you. This match is so good. I think she just did her move. Oh, wow. Okay. Chelsea Green won. So, first of all, young lad, you might be right. Chelsea Green might just take this U.S. championship. Outside of that, that match beats out. I couldn't tell you who was going to win. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't figure it out. That's the kind of match I want to see. That is old dad's kind of match. Yes. Next thing you know, it's commercial for Motor City Machine Guns, and they say that's why I'm the teacher you're the student. They're building up to the match that's coming next week. And they go ahead about like how there's going to be a talk between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, and the one guy's going to be the moderator for it, whatever. I mean, do I want to see that match? Absolutely. I just want to see Motor City Machine Guns. They're a really good tag team. And let's be honest, I want to see DIY because Tommaso Ciampa, especially as he is right now, that's fantastic. And I want to see Johnny Gargano as the bad guy. I want to see what he does next. So they've got me. They've got me in the story. That was a real good build-up for the commercial. With it back on, they're going over the matches for Saturday Night Main Event. I'm going to be at work, so I'll catch a hit and miss and then come back and watch it. It's one of them things that I regularly do. One of the matches that they're talking about is Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. I want to see it, but I want to see Drew win. I also want to see Kevin Owens win. I'm sorry. I want to see Kevin Owens win. I want to see whenever it gets to that point that Kevin Owens just takes him down. That's what I want to see. As far as Gunther match goes, I want Gunther to win. I kind of, I don't know. Because if Finn Balor comes out as the demon, I kind of want to see Finn Balor win. Damian Priest was a great champion. But that whole segment was just commercials that led to the commercial. So that interview went like most interviews go whenever it's two people. It ended up in a fight. But possibly the best part of that interview, outside of the fact that he said that he was much more entertaining as Stardust, he's wearing a Stardust t-shirt. I'm sorry. Kevin Owens. You gotta love Kevin Owens. Hey, this is over. What was your favorite part of it? I'm going to give the best match. I'm going to give the best match to Chelsea Green. That match was amazing. I was in. I was fully in. As much as young lad said Chelsea Green was going to win and probably get the title and stuff like that, there was in the back of my mind that Bayley was going to take it, because who else is going to be the Grand Slam champion but Bayley? I mean, she deserves it. But yeah, and it went so many different directions. I was all about it. That was my favorite match. Now, the whole ending, wonderful. This whole night was wonderful. And what a great ending of the week. Now, I start back work tomorrow. I'm going to catch Saturday Night Main Event in bits and pieces. I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'm going to go home. I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to probably, I'm going to love it. Because it's nostalgic. Now, I'm not talking just like, oh, it's like, it will remind me of my childhood. And yeah, old dad's old. Anyway, but yeah, that's tomorrow night. As far as tonight, leave me a comment below. Tell me what your favorite part was. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see you next time. Later.